What we're talking about tonight is foot massage with the high massager. If you've first gotten your high unit and you're particularly for men trying to introduce it to their partner, especially if they haven't told their partner about it in advance, this is a great thing to start with. Please don't just grab the thing and try to put it in their crotch, because that usually doesn't go well. Women are like, what the heck is this thing? It looks crazy. And this is far, far more powerful than most likely any vibrator they've ever encountered. The health disclaimer I gave a little bit earlier, and I want to mention again, this is a professional strength percussive massager, and with any percussive massager, they always have the warning that if you have deep vein thrombosis in your legs, which is rare unless you're older and have vascular problems, but if you have that condition, talk to your doctor first before using this. Also, don't use it on any artificial joints or implants, or if you've had surgery, minimum 6 months, but in any case, if you've had surgery, talk to your doctor before you use it. Also, if you're pregnant or think you might be pregnant, some of the techniques we use stimulate points that traditionally in Asian medicine can induce labor. They're also very good for women's pelvic health, but don't do these techniques if you think you might be pregnant or you are pregnant. With your partner laying on their stomach, maybe have a pillow for them if you want and something under their feet if they like. Take their leg up and first make sure that they're relaxed. Some people will be very tense even if they don't mean to. Yeah, like that. So just take their leg and kind of toss it back and forth a little bit so that they're used to it. Now, press the power button in for 4 seconds to turn it on. It'll turn red and beep. The percussion is on the left side. We're going to first massage the heel. Turn that up just as high as you want. And just go in a circle around their heel. You can see it. You can also hold it in one spot. But do that, ask your partner also, does that feel good?
Yeah.
One thing that we do almost incessantly is we recommend that you constantly ask your partner, how does it feel? Especially when you're just starting out, because number one, it is very powerful and you want to make sure it feels good. And number two, it gets you in the habit of saying that for other things too. So after you've gone in the circle around the heel, then go straight up the middle of the foot, just the midline. And after you've gone up and down the midline of the foot for however many times your partner wants, then work around the outer edges. So basically I'm going on the outer edge here and the inside edge. Now if your partner is ticklish, this may tickle. So if they are ticklish, start at a slower speed and just work on the heel. But a lot of times people relax and they get used to it really quickly. So you're just going on, basically doing the entire foot. There are many, many, many different pressure points on the bottom of the foot, and this pretty much just hits all of them. Then go on the pads up here. Feel good? What? Go back down the middle of the foot and the sides. Just repeat the process. Then there's a spot in the very center of the foot. Press it and just hold it right there. feel good?
Yeah. And people that are on their feet all day or wear high
Yeah.
heels,
It feels really
nurses
good.
and doctors.
Yes. After you've done it for a minute or two on the middle part of their foot, and again, that's right in the center here, take it out and go to the toe, and I'm going to go down the toes on the top of each pad of the toe. You can also support the toes with your hand here, and just that way they have a little
Yeah,
feel
you
of,
can kind of feel it travel up. And then
then work down to the pad again, down the middle. The sides again. Center point. Heel. And there's a spot right here behind the Achilles tendon. Never watch out for the ankle bone here and just catch it on the soft part here. I'm not sure how well you can see that. This feels really good. Now, if you're pregnant, never ever do this on someone that's pregnant. This has been, at least in traditional Asian practices, used to induce labor. So, and after you've done it there for a little while, do it on the other side. I don't know if you can show it there. And again, you're avoiding the ankle bone.
but it's an important area, isn't it?
Yes. So again, to review, first make sure that their leg is relaxed. Then start with the percussion on the heel in a circle. Hold it in one spot. Then go up the midline of the foot. Then on the sides of the foot. Keep asking your partner, how does that feel? Do you want me to do that more? You'll probably hear them say, I want it more for a while. Then do it in the very center of the foot. This is a major pressure point. I don't know if you can see that, center of the foot here. Then do it on the pads of the foot. Then go up the toes. Support the toes with your hand here so you can gently press on that. Then go back, do the pad again. Do the midline of the foot. Do the outer edges. Avoid any bony spots on the outer edges, but it feels really good around there. Back to the heel.
And avoid the top of the foot.
Yes, avoid the front part of the foot, definitely. That's a good point. And then again for this point, it's between the Achilles tendon and the main part of the leg. There's a bone here, you know, the ankle bone. You definitely want to avoid that, but just this point here. This is a major point for women's pelvic health in traditional Asian practices. It's also, again, as I said, used to induce labor. So don't do this if somebody's pregnant. Right here, and then do it on the other side, right there. You just have to be very careful that you don't hit the ankle bones on each side. Now I'm going to do the other leg here to show you that technique. It's the same thing. The first thing, while they're laying on their stomach, lift up their leg and first make sure it's relaxed. So kind of toss it back and forth. And I've obviously asked them, you know, can I massage your foot?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'll be talking a lot about you asking your partner how it feels and the partner telling you. That's important because this is powerful, but it's also very important as just a routine to get used to, because many times couples don't tell each other what feels good and what doesn't. And by getting used to saying this on other areas, it makes you more comfortable when you use it, you know, in more intimate ways. But to turn it on, you hold the power button down 4 seconds, it'll beep and turn red. To turn it off, you hold the power button down 4 seconds again. We did that so people don't accidentally hit it and turn it off. But start out, just to give you a quick review, preview. We're going to hold it on the heel, run it in a circle around the heel. A few people are ticklish on their feet, but most people absolutely love this, especially if you've been walking all day or women wearing high heel shoes. Believe me, this is a good thing. So hold it on the middle part of the heel, circle around the heel. Ask them how that feels. If they want to do that longer there, keep going. Then you go up the midline of the foot and back several times, or however long the partner wants. Again, they probably are going to really enjoy this. Also, keep checking to make sure their partner's legs relaxed. After you've gone up and down the midline quite a bit, go on the sides, the outer sides. Avoid any bony areas or the front of the foot. But after you've gone on the sides, then go in the midline, the midpoint. This is a very powerful pressure point in a lot of Asian practices. And then go on the pads of the feet. And then support their toes and go up on the toes. And then if you want, just kind of go backwards. After you've done the toes, go back to the pads. Go back to that center point. Go up and down the sides, up and down the middle, then the heel again. Now this point is a major point for women's pelvic health in traditional Asian practices. There are a bunch of points here, but this one in particular. You avoid the ankle bones, but you press a percussive head right here, and you hold it for, say, a minute. Most people think this feels amazing. And then you go around to the other side, and you press it on the other side. So I'll go through these techniques real quick. Mind if I give you a foot massage?
Oh, I'd love that.
Okay, great. So I'm going to turn it up on high. I'm going to hold it in the middle point first. Oh, good. And she's telling me it feels good. So go in circles. That feel good? If their feet are ticklish, you can start at a slower speed and then increase it as they get used to it. Then you go up the middle of the foot. Oh, good. It feels good. Again, make sure that their legs relaxed. After you've gone up the middle line several times, go on the outer sides, outer edges. After you've done the outer edges, then do the center point. And I'm holding it right there on the center point. Does that feel okay? Make sure their legs relaxed. And hold it there as long as they want.
In that area, it's really stressed with high heels.
Yeah, Wendy was saying that area is really, really stressed with high heels. Women love this if they've been wearing high heels all day. At least we never encountered a lady that hasn't. Then go on the pads of the feet, the front pads. Then support the toes and go on the toes. Feel good. Then go on the pads again. The middle point of the foot. That's right there. Then go on the outer edges. Then the heel again. and then this point here. Be careful not to hit the ankle bone. I don't know if you can see that. And then on the other side. And that's the feet. Now, one thing, if you're on a bed or a massage table, if you're bent over at a weird angle, that can hurt your lower back over time. So if you take a wider stance with your legs to get yourself lower, that's a good thing to do to adjust for that. That's the foot massage. So again, it is, to count the techniques, 1, 2, 3 on each side, 4 for the middle point, 5 for the pads, 6 for the toes. We're going to repeat those and go backwards, and then 7 for the Achilles tendon point. So it's a total of 7 positions. Now, what we did was we did the heel, middle, and circling. That's 1. Up and down the midline, that's 2. On each side, we count that as 3. Then 4 for the midpoint of the foot, 5 for the pads, 6 for the toes. Now, we repeated that process and went back, but and then we went to 7 for that. But that covers the foot massage. And again, particularly men, if you're getting this for your partner, female partner, and I'm speaking in heteronormative language here, this is a really good way to start out introducing it to them, because it helps them feel it. It feels amazing, and they're relaxed, and it's just a good overall relaxation technique. So that covers the basic foot massage. Now later we'll cover, the calf and the leg massage, the back massage, middle of the back, all that stuff. But that pretty much covers it. I'm gonna get our chairs back in. Okay.
Yeah. I'll wake up again.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is so relaxing.
Yeah.
Just the feet.
Mm-hmm.